Hey guys, Comic Book Steve here again. This one's going to be a contest video of my own. I hit about 200 subscriptions, a little while back, and it's been over a year since I started doing comic videos like this. So I think it's a lot of fun. I've been having a great time. Thanks everyone for the support and watching. My channel isn't like, one of the top watched comic haul channels, but if I can get, if one person's watching my videos, I think that's pretty awesome. Just connecting with like people all over the country, and talking to people about comics and stuff, is having a venue to share things I picked up is a lot of fun. So I really appreciate it. So I want to do a contest video. It's gonna be in the same format as most of the other ones, with comics that I'm gonna give away, and then some things that I want to see people do videos on to enter the contest. Again, like everything else, you have to be 18 or older, and you have to be subscribed to the channel. Those are the only two requirements. Not too bad, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna display the comics that you'll get. None of these are gonna blow you away, but they are free comics, so that's always cool. They all hit on a favorite of mine area, so I wanted to spread the love, I guess. So we get a Spider-Man #1 in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1. Peter David and Mike Winargo, amazing art. Not always the best idea to start a #1 in the middle of the start of a storyline, but you still get some awesome art in there. Thor: God of Thunder #8, the first appearance of Thor's granddaughters. They're not doing anything nowadays, but you never know. Peter Parker, Spider-Man #16, Venom appearance, drawn by John Romita Jr. How can you beat that? John Romita, I think, does a awesome Venom rendition. Doesn't have that friggin' waggly tongue, and I appreciate that. Spider-Gwen #1 from the first series, the Newberry variant. For those of you that aren't in New England, you don't have any Newberries near you, this might be a cool one for you. It's a variant, so that's always fun. Then we get another one of my favorites, the Clone Saga. I love the Clone Saga. It went on too long and it ended kind of poorly and had some really crappy parts in the middle as well. But I really enjoyed in the 90s when they were totally turning all these characters on top of their head. Superman, they're killing him. Batman, they're breaking his bag. Hal Jordan goes crazy. What else happened? I don't even know. Spider-Man turns out to be a clone. I was like eating it up. And the Clone Saga was one of my favorites because I just didn't know what they were gonna do. I was like, every issue I was like, come on, what's going on? What's happening? Who's this? Another clone? So I thought it was a lot of fun. Like I said, it did get kind of crazy at the end. I love Ben Reilly. We're sort of bringing back. There's really no place for him right now with all the other Spider characters running around, and the fact that there's really nothing that sets him apart other than having the blonde hair and a different costume from like current Spider-Man. But I do miss him. Then we got a Black Spider-Man appearance in Peter Parker Spectacular 109. Another one in Spectacular Spider-Man 122. Web of Spider-Man 7, an awesome Hulk Spider-Man fight. Amazing 205. What If #36, the Cosmic Avengers fighting the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know what the Cosmic Avengers are, but apparently they're mad at the Guardians of the Galaxy. Invincible Iron Man #1 from the awesome Matt Fraction run. If you haven't read it before, you should. And Black Widow #3 with Natalia versus Yelena Belova. And the last one we got for you guys is one that could be speculation. This is Avengers #183. This is the first time Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, or in this era known as Miss Marvel, will have her own movie soon. This is the first time she officially joins the team as a full-time member. and she's a classic Avengers member. This is the first time she is 100%. I'm an Avenger. It mentions it on the first page with her like saying, "Hey, I'm joining the Avengers." She did join as a reserve member in, I think it was 180, but it was just as a reserve. I don't have that issue because I think that's also the first Scott Lang appearance. This is her first I'm a full-time Avenger issue, joining the Avengers and all that. So I think this one could get some heat on it. Maybe not like, not gonna break the bank or anything. It does. It's not a perfect copy. It does have a little tear down at the bottom over there. You can see, but still, it's a fun one to have. So yeah, this is what you guys will get if you win. All you have to do to win is do a video with these 3 questions that I'm gonna say. So first one is, I want to see your favorite reprints that you have. I love reprints. Second prints, third prints, fourth prints, fifth prints. Your favorite, but based on, you know, if you like it because it's worth a lot, or you like it just because it's one you don't see very often. I like the ones that, you know, I like reprints because they're often things you don't find, you know, or you know, you go through like bins, back issue bins, if you go to local comic shops a lot, and a lot of times you see the same stuff. You always see the same books. Like, oh, you know, I always see like God, I can't even think of it right now. But I always see a lot of the J. Michael Straczynski run of Amazing Spider-Man books. And then, you know, you pull out like a second print of something. It's like, wow, I've never seen this cover before. So it's kind of fun that way. So I want to see like your favorite second prints. At least one. If you want to do more than that, you know, sky's the limit. The second thing I want to see is your favorite Spider-Man book. Everyone likes Spider-Man. And if you don't like Spider-Man, you probably have a book with him in it. At least one. And by default, that has to be your favorite because it's your only one. But I think everyone's got a favorite Spider-Man book, or at least a favorite Spider-Man appearance. If for some reason you don't have any Spider-Man books, then just, you know, show me your favorite character. But you have to have something that has Spider-Man on it. And like I said, by default, if you have something, if you have even one thing with Spider-Man in it, it's got to be your favorite because it's the only one you have. But yeah, again, any amount you want, at least one. Excuse me. At least one will get you in the contest. And then the third one is your most sentimental book. You don't need to go into why it's sentimental for you. You can if you would like. But if it's like a personal thing, that's totally fine. Just like a book of yours that you find as the most sentimental and nostalgic for yourself. I probably should have shown all mine here. I guess for me, if I had to pick a sentimental book, I actually would have a hard time deciding that. I'd have to think about that. Probably the first Spider-Man book that I picked up. Oh no, you know what? I know what it is. Not a Spider-Man book actually. Incredible Hulk number 376. Grey Hulk fighting Green Hulk, and Peter David's and Dale Keown's run. I picked that up. That was the first one that got me into like going into the comic shop every week. I was looking for 377, first Merge Hulk. After picking that up, I still have the original copy I had of 376. It's beat the crap, but I love it. I'll never get rid of it. And yeah, it's awesome. It's a great cover. Love those Hulk versus Hulk fights. And yeah, that's pretty much my my most nostalgic one I've got. Cause that really, like, I collected comics before then, but really one-offs. You know, once a couple of times a year, maybe my dad and I would go to the comic store. My father would bring home some comics that he picked up with my brother and him. But like this, you know, Hulk 376 was the first time I started going to the shop every week, and then it was all downhill or uphill from there, depending on your perspective. I consider it uphill. But anyway, those are 3 questions. So the recap: your favorite reprints, at least one, but you could do more. Your favorite Spider-Man book, at least one, or you could do more. If you don't have a Spider-Man book, your favorite character, your favorite comic with your favorite character, and then your most sentimental or nostalgic book. Again, any three of these questions you could you have to you want at least one of all three, and you can do any amount you want inside those three. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna let this run for about probably the end of March. I will end it at yeah, so that's a good long time, about a month and a half. And yeah, and we'll do a video picking the winners and all that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for all your comments and views and all that. And yeah, it's just been great having a place to talk about comics and share things that I bought and share ideas and you know, exciting hauls and stuff. I like watching your videos, and yeah, I look forward to more. I'll probably also do some more game videos. They're always gonna stick to the comic book side of things because I'm a one-trick pony. You know, I like comics, and I like to stick with that genre. So the channel will always stay as long as I can control it, which, you know, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. But as long as I have stuff to show in comics, that you know, I'll always be posting stuff in comic books. You know, when I started this channel a year and a half ago, I just wanted a place to kind of display my hauls and get some good ideas from the community on what I should be buying, what was you know, stuff to look out for. I thought it was a lot of fun to find out. So it's been good. I'm looking forward to it continuing, and thanks for watching, and good luck.